Hi, my name is Thomas Gober, and I'm a certified fraud examiner and forensic accountant with a specialty in insurance company regulation. I have talked a bit about false reporting by insurance companies, and it's an understatement to say that I'm very upset. I am sure, as everyone is. I'm ticked off. I feel like we've been let down, and I talked about what's special about insurance companies and why they should be transparent in their reporting. But what I am the most upset about is the mistreatment of policyholders, which is a whole nother focus from my career. Rather than looking at, do they have the money they say they have, how are they treating their people, the people that have policyholders? For over 20 years, I have looked at the way in which an insurance company treats an individual policyholder on a case-by-case basis. I've noticed some trends that give me great pause, and I'd like to discuss each of the three trends briefly. First of all, there's been a dramatic shift in focus to profit margins and to stock price performance, and a shift away from paying claims. The contract that you purchase is all about, you pay us money, when you have a claim, we pay it. The general trend in the industry, not just insurance, but all of the industries, has been stock price performance, bonuses, golden parachutes, those kinds of things. In the insurance industry, that just should not happen. We should not be rewarding insurance companies for paying less claims. If a company pays timely their claims, and if they pay the claims they should pay, they make less money than if they deny claims or delay claims. And that is there's an inherent conflict of interest there that troubles me. But it's the system we're faced with now. But that's a major concern of mine. Another issue is this denying and delaying claims over extended periods of time without adequate explanation to the policyholder. I have a dear friend who came to me very upset. She had had a serious claim and had made sure she was paid up and everything was appropriate. Yet the company was delaying payment and then ultimately denying payment without really giving her a good reason for it. And I can't help but feel that it's a little bit like rolling the dice. If we deny this claim and she doesn't go find a good attorney and they pursue us, and we do that across the board, we will make a lot more money. It's really that simple. The less claims you pay, the more money you make. And the other thing that troubles me the most, because my examining of insurance companies goes back over 20 years, and I've seen a trend that has it's shifted towards where the fear of consequence of the insurance company for mistreating their policyholders has all but disappeared. Truly, in the early years of my career, insurance companies would quickly pay a claim for fear that it might be detected that they were holding back when they shouldn't be, and they were facing the potential for a punitive damage or to be punished for mistreating the policyholder. I'm not seeing that now. It's like, let's deny this claim and hope nothing comes up, and if nothing does, we make more money. That fear of consequence is playing right into this, let's roll the dice. They'll be much less inclined to roll the dice and gamble by denying your claim if they know that if they do so, that they will pay for it. Punitive damages are exactly that. It's to punish. And if an insurance company is not punished when they do wrong, where is the incentive to do the right thing and the fear of consequence? So let's talk just briefly about what we can do about this. First of all, I've seen patterns in various states where efforts to go to the state Supreme Courts to get cases seen at that level, they're coming back repeatedly overturned, where the policyholder is actually awarded a payment and then it gets to the state Supreme Court and they're just repeatedly, in some cases 100%, they're being overturned. That's a pattern I don't think we can overlook. Something needs to be done with that. We're also seeing less and less fear of consequence in the federal criminal system. The U.S. Department of Justice in recent years seems to have shied away from going after corporations who are doing wrong. And that's a major concern of mine, and I've assisted the government as an expert and a consultant for many years. And I'm taking on some risk here by making that statement, but it's that important to me. My website, www.tgfas, that's for Thomas Gober Forensic Accounting Services, tgfas.com, has more about my career, the way in which I try to help policyholders, and some articles that I've published, things that you might find interesting. But also these videos I'm placing on a new site entitled biginsurancefraud.com. Simply www.biginsurancefraud.com. I hope that there is a positive response from these videos and that people find them educational and also interesting and important. If so, please help spread the word, and I hope to see you in a future video series. I'm Thomas Gober, Certified Fraud Examiner. Thank you very much.